Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're going to take a look at this week's final pickup capsule. So this will be the second and final pickup capsule in April 2021. And just like any other pickup capsule event, there will be 6 different Tsums that we could get. And I will go over each one of them with you, so that way you can make a determination if you want to get them or not. So the 6 Tsums that we have, the first one is Happy Mike. And Happy Mike's description is he clears a horizontal line of Tsum Tsum. So pretty good Tsum in my opinion, but I'm going to talk to you about which ones are best later on in this video. But first I want to just give you the description of each one of these. Next one is Peter Pan, and Peter Pan clears a vertical line of Tsum Tsum. Then we have Spring Miss Bunny. Spring Miss Bunny is kind of like the regular Miss Bunny. Spring Miss Bunny, what she does is she makes magical bubbles appear at random. And interesting about this one is that the bubbles are not regular bubbles. They're giant big bubbles. So they do turn into 3 giant bubbles. Next one we have Bumblebee Pooh. All Tsum Tsums connected while the time is stopped are cleared as one chain. And so for this animation, what you'll do is the time will stop for a period of time, and then all the Tsums that you connect will be considered into one long chain. So essentially, during this one, what you want to do is during the stop time, you want to connect as many chains as you can, and then once the time runs out, it will be considered as one big chain. Alright, so next we have Hercules. Hercules will clear a horizontal line of Tsum. So pretty straightforward there, nothing too major, just it's pretty standard. And then finally we have Robin Hood. So Robin Hood clears a vertical line of Tsum Tsum, and this one's actually pretty interesting and kind of fun. And I did struggle a little bit with this one, so if you are bad with timing and rhythm, then Robin Hood is probably not a Tsum that is going to be useful for you, because his animation requires you to shoot an arrow at the dartboard, and you have to time it. So what will happen is the circle gets closer, and you're supposed to tap it whenever the circle becomes complete. I was able to max out at 11, but I don't know really what the max is, because initially I thought 10 was max, but actually I got 11 at one point. So if you know, drop in the comments below if you were able to get more than 11 shots for Robin Hood. So now what I want to do is also show you what all of these animations look like. So I will show you a side-by-side comparison for all 6 of these Tsums. But if you ask me, my top 3 for all 6 of these Tsums will be Spring Miss Bunny, Robin Hood, and Happy Mike. Now Spring Miss Bunny isn't going to be great for coins or for points, but the reason why I like Spring Miss Bunny is because she makes magic bubbles and will be good for magic bubble events. But if you are looking for a Tsum that makes you a lot of coins and gets you a lot of points, then actually Hercules will be a good one. So your top 3 should be Hercules, Robin Hood, and Happy Mike. Spring Miss Bunny is only good for bubbles and for missions. If you have a Tsum that makes bubbles already, then don't worry about Spring Miss Bunny. Go for Hercules, Robin Hood, and Happy Mike. But honestly, all we really care about is this, the last prize, which is a skill ticket. So reality wise, you want to save as much coins as you can before you tackle the pickup capsule, because your objective, it really is to get the final prize in this skill ticket, because you can apply it to any Tsum that you would like to level up. So that's pretty much it for these 6 Tsums, and now I will show you side-by-side comparison of what all of these Tsums will look like, and give you a more objective of how to use them individually. So let's get right into that. Okay, so we have Spring Miss Bunny on the left, Robin Hood in the middle, and Happy Mike on the right. So let's start with Spring Miss Bunny first. Spring Miss Bunny is pretty straightforward. Depending on what skill level you have her at, then you'll require less Tsums to clear to activate her ability. But ultimately, 3 giant bubbles like this will show up, and they will contain different abilities. I thought that maybe the bigger the bubble, the bigger the bonus would be. Like for example, if you have a bigger star here, you get more XP, but it actually is just regular XP gain, so it's not exponentially multiplied like I thought it would. Okay, so now let's change our attention to the middle section, and that is going to be Robin Hood. And out of all of these, I think Robin Hood is the funnest one out of all of them, because like you just gotta tap as the circle closes in, and you have to time it to where when the circle closes to the bullseye, then you hit it. and I really struggled with it. The max I got was 11, and I was able to average 10. So that was my 11th one. I was able to get 39 chains. So again, if you got more than 11, please let me know, because I really want to know what the max is for Robin Hood. I will continue to try this. I haven't really practiced too much with Robin Hood, but I think Robin Hood is going to be the funnest one, and also pretty good for coins too. So let me know what your longest combo was. Okay, and then moving on to Happy Mike. So Happy Mike's description is clear a horizontal line of Tsum. So nothing too special about Happy Mike, or in terms of the animation. I actually find the animation a little longer than it's necessary, because really, if you look at it, really nothing happens. It's just Happy Mike and Sully here dancing. Take a look at this. It's just them moving left and right, and then somehow gets, or after a while, he gets to clearing the horizontal line of Tsums. So I'm not a fan of Happy Mike, just because the animation takes a little too long, and it's not like the most amazing Tsum out there for a horizontal line. So I just finished Miss Bunny there. As you can see, Miss Bunny is not going to be great for coins, and really not great for score either. But as I mentioned, Spring Miss Bunny is really for the purpose of getting the bubbles for those hard to do bubble missions. And I just wrapped up Happy Mike here on the right hand side. Happy Mike, see, pretty decent for coins and okay for score. Ultimately, you want to get 2300, because 2300 is what you invest in for coins, or for the coin boost, as well as the 5-4. So 2300 is what your target goal should be. But if you take a look at the middle, Robin Hood is going to be great for coins and for score. It's a really long game, as you can see here. But good for coins and good for score, and also really fun. So Robin Hood is definitely my favorite one out of these 6. Alright, so now let's move on to the next 3. We have, on your left, Hercules. In the middle, we have Peter Pan, and finally we have Bumblebee Pooh. So let's talk about Hercules first. Hercules has the Pegasus run across and clears across the screen. So very similar to Happy Mike, but the difference is Hercules' animation is a lot shorter, and also gets you more coins and a higher score. So if you had to choose, if you get to choose between Hercules or Happy Mike, I definitely like Hercules a lot more than Happy Mike, so that I don't have to sit through the animation and wait for that to happen. Alright, next we have Peter Pan. So Peter Pan's animation is clear a vertical line of Tsum Tsum, and you see here Peter Pan flies across and bounces off, kind of making a, I guess you could say, a horseshoe shape on both sides, and clears in a U shape. So not really the greatest one out of all of them, but I guess it's cool. Nothing too spectacular here, and really not great for coins and not great for score for Peter Pan. And then finally we have the last one, which is Bumblebee Pooh. And Bumblebee Pooh is actually my least favorite one out of all of them. Bumblebee Pooh, his animation is that during the skill, time will stop for if you have it maxed as 5 seconds, and then you just need to connect all the Tsums on the screen like you see here, and after the skill is over, all of the Tsums that you connected will be counted as one big chain. So the max you could technically get is 45, because that's how many Tsum is on the screen, but really not great for coins and really not great for score, and there's a lot of focus that you need to have. And if you've been following this channel, I'm really not the type to really play super fast and really focus super hard on trying to get a really high score. So I don't really like Tsums where you have to really think super hard and focus. So wrapping up all my games here, none of these ones are really great for coins except for Hercules. Hercules is great for score and for points. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this week's pickup capsule. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and if you have not subscribed yet to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And as always, I really appreciate all the support that you guys are giving me and to support this channel. It's really has gone a long way since I've started, so I really appreciate all of you, and as always, thank you so much for watching.